Rubber Ducky here. Welcome to episode 5 of the Russian campaign in Close Combat 3. Help the cause and support the channel by clicking the subscribe button, liking the video, and turning on notifications. We've halted the German offensive, and now we must drive them back. Will they put up resistance, or will we push them back to Berlin? Let's find out. December 5th, 1941. The invaders have been halted. Your command is now attached to the 1st Shock Army. Your objective is to throw the fascists back from the gates of the Kremlin and establish a zone of security in front of the capital. You will be opposed by the 19th Panzer Division, which intelligence reports is low on cold weather clothing, ammunition, fuel, and winterized equipment. Our harsh winter gives solid footing for your armored units. The best reinforcements and equipment are committed to your mission. Keep constant pressure on the fascists and you will break their spirit. The counteroffensive that will drive the fascist invaders from our soil has begun. Your command is attached to the 1st Shock Army, and your objective is to push forward and drive the enemy back to Germany. You should be able to bring a superior armored force to bear. Intelligence indicates the enemy can't muster sufficient forces to stop your advance. Do not be slowed by enemy resistance. Their troops are too cold, tired, and ill-equipped to stop the Red Army. Your sector is a mix of closed and open terrain, large tracts of low forest that conceal movement, and open areas offering excellent fields of fire. With your subordinate commander, you should be able to successfully attack both flanks simultaneously. However, guile is not necessary. You have the strength to pound straight through the enemy. Hit hard and keep pushing. Don't give the hated invaders a moment to regroup. So, we're starting this one off with 50 points, and we need a gun crew, or I'm sorry, not a gun crew, we need a gun for the gun crew. And before we settle on that, let's see what there is. So the BT-7's 51. I guess we could take that if we retire the unit. But look at their morale and leadership. It's all really high. So kind of rather not. It doesn't look like there's really anything in here that we want to take. And obviously, we don't have a lot of options with only 50 points. So right now, I'm kind of feeling like the best option is to refit gun crew. And let's see what this has. Okay, so we could go with a command team for Alcoholov. And then we could upgrade just our guy. We're missing one guy for 4 points. Or we can upgrade to a 76 millimeter for 11 points. So this we could go straight to a 76 millimeter for 21 points. So it looks like there's 7 points for like a fully crewed unit. Yeah, 7 points. So if we want to upgrade, I don't know. Like Pamphilov will do this instead of just getting one guy. We'll just go all the way to the 76. And then we do need to rename it. So it's going to stay as Pamphilov because they didn't die. We just upgraded them. And then our gun crew will redo something different. Can we get another 76 for Costa? No, of course not. It's depleted. That sucks because Costa's like styling. Like good rank, good leadership, good morale. All right. So this one, and then we're going to do this 45 millimeter, get renamed. And since Doc Glue died, we're going to rename this one Navalny. And Doc Glue will make a return when there's an open spot. It's also going to stay as Alcoholov. And I think we're pretty good. We have 19 points. I don't know what else we take. I mean, there's an armored car here for 18. We could sit on the 19 points and hope that we can upgrade more stuff in the next fight. We could take a Dishka for 13. 50 millimeter mortar for 15. I don't know that we are super concerned. We could do this. We could take, but we don't need 3 machine guns. That's the catch, right? Like I take a 3rd machine gun. That's still another unit that doesn't maneuver. They have no leadership, so we can't really use them independent. And I think the biggest thing holding me back is we just don't have anybody that can maneuver. And look at the map. Like, we obviously are going to have to push up. We don't have any good spots that we can sit back and just, like, pound them from afar. They're, like, everything's going to be blocked by trees. I guess the only other thing is maybe we check Pavlichenko, and there's not a second command team. So we'll just keep him like this, and we'll make his upgrade in the next fight. But for right now, I think we'll hold on to the 19 points. So let's get Viktor Vodkin and maybe move him up a little bit behind this hill. And then I think that'll block line of sight. I want to find a way to put the AT guns in the buildings. Doesn't look like Costa can go in that one. Can they not go in multi-story? I swear you can put them in multi-story. Is it just this one that they can't go in? It must be. There must be something wrong with that 2-story. So this 3-story is a decent option, but what can they see? All right, so the wall on their left blocks their view of the crossing, and we can't actually get them all the way in the corner. All right, so that building's not going to work for them for right now. So let's figure out maybe this. Like, the destroyed building is sort of decent. It does say they have green cover there. And then let's find Pamphilov. All right. Oh, I think their gun's too big to actually go inside that building. What about Navalny? That one might be too smaller. Something else is wrong with it. So we may have to just go behind it. Even that single story doesn't work very well. Okay, so defend. I think we'll have them point north. And yeah, we've got that hill on our west ridge right there. I think Navalny can kind of swap spots real quick. They can cover northwest area. Pamphilov can watch west to northwest. Yeah, that looks pretty decent. They actually still have good stuff. It's just the couple of trees block a few spots. So we'll get him there in case somebody does come over the hill. He's not in the building, but it blocks fire from the north from hitting him. And then Andy's fodder can maybe hold out in this 2-story because they can see right down the road. Zarodinu, maybe up here in the house, but then they can start maneuvering on foot up and around to the north through the trees. I think Pavlichenko is going to just stay glued to their hip. And Alcoholov can stay over here and kind of keep support on Costa and our machine gun teams and the mortar. So let's actually put Quellis in this 3-story in the corner. Yeah, that's probably not a bad spot. I think I like these spots. We do need to cycle through my hotkeys real quick, making sure everything works right. Trying to decide where I want these guys. I think Bennett doesn't have a good home, so this 2-story down here is probably the best bet. He can at least kind of cover anybody that approaches the AT guns. And then I think we've probably got just about everybody all set. So we can kick this one off, and hopefully the AT guns don't get hit. We know he's here somewhere. Oh, he's up further. Let's see. All right, Navalny can get him. Okay, that was a short miss. Okay. Costa can't get line of sight there, but Pamphilov and Navalny will probably drop that pretty soon. We do have mortars inbound from the west. Somewhere over here behind the ridge, I think. Oh, we hit it. Infantry moving from the woods. We're going to drop some mortars on these guys and get their heads down. There we go. Target destroyed. The Panzer 38 is burning. I don't see crew moving. We might have got them all. All right. We're going to put some HE rounds on these guys. Pamphilov and Navalny can target them, so we'll let them try and pick them off. They're actually doing really good, so if they can keep sniping them with the HE rounds, that was a direct hit. They want a truce. They can't have a truce. We killed 3 of them. Quellis almost has line of sight. All right. Do we let him open up? There's, what, 3 more out there?
Das Blut!
All right. I'm not overly concerned about Zarodinu moving around because I don't think that they're in a position to fight them. Otherwise, I would send our tank up there, but I think Victor's better off hiding for right now until we see if they have another tank pop out. All right, mortars on these guys. If they get over the ridge, they do have good line of sight into our AT gun, so we want to stop that. Their mortars have come back to life. Come on, guys, one more good shot. There we go. Quellis did his thing. He got him. And their mortars are going after the AT guns. All right, you guys hide. Well, all right then. I don't know what made them decide that that was it, but I guess they're ready to surrender. So we walk out of there with a minor victory. Unfortunately, we weren't able to capitalize on capturing any of the flags or anything like that, but we have no casualties. We killed 5, wounded 4, and got 1 vehicle. Or I guess it was a tank. It was technically a light tank. Alcoholov has increasing experience, but his new team members are a little low. They got to keep working on it. Pavlichenko's looking really good. Nothing really happened as far as infantry. They were just walking through the forest, so, tiny boost in morale, I guess. Bennett, same thing. He just stayed in his corner. Victor stayed in his corner. Pamphilov did get some shots off, so looks like morale's going up, leadership's going up, experience is going up. Mologanov, he didn't hit anything, I don't think. So he's got a tiny bit of experience with the assistant. Costa is freaking styling. Huge ranks all the way across the board. Apparently the gunner's the highest ranked guy in that team. And then morale, experience, all through the roof. The one assistant needs leadership, but that's it. Navalny's looking good. He's got a yellow. Did he have a yellow at the start, or did he actually get hurt and we didn't see that? It does say his strength's going down, so I'm guessing one of those guys took some shrapnel. And then Quellis has no change, but I guess it was Andy's fodder who got the kill. Just guessing by the arrows. All right, in our kills, nothing. All right, Pamphilov has 1 tank kill, 1 infantry kill. That's not too bad. He's starting to get there. Mologanov, nothing. Costa, nothing. Navalny, though, he was picking them off. He's got 4. Quellis did actually get the kill, so I was wrong, but it was Quellis. He got the kill. It just didn't translate into any growth for the team. And then we got a Patriotic War First Class in Pamphilov, and then Navalny has the 1 injury, so he's got a Patriotic War Second Class, and then no other medals. So we'll start the next fight right now, and hopefully we'll be in a little bit better position. All right, that's already looking better. So we have 157 requisition points, still no infantry available. We can't afford a T-34. They are 84 points, so I'm thinking that might be the way to go. There's no KV-2s in the conscript. But if we take a T-34, that'll fill us up, but we'll have 2 tanks. We can move them around together and kind of support each other. And we have a German campaign returner. We're going to have Hugh Jorgen for this T-34. He's making a return now. Hopefully he can do us proud and not just die in the first shot. Let's upgrade Navalny. Yeah, there we go. 76 millimeter we got unlocked again. So we'll get another one of those in there. And this will stay as Navalny right now. And we have 66 points. Can we do Costa? No, it's still depleted. And Pavlichenko also still depleted. So he's going to have to stick around one more time. I don't know, like, the machine guns? Okay, we could go Dishka 1938, get heavy machine gun for 2 points. So I think we'll do that. Andy's fodder can get upgraded there and rename real fast. And then what about Quellis? You know what? 1 point. Quellis hasn't died. I say we spend the point on him and let him have the big boy gun. The fascists are on the run. Your objective is to chase them down. Once again, your command is attached to the 1st Shock Army, and once again, you'll have superior firepower. Intelligence reports the enemy might be occupying the trench system we abandoned early in the winter. Our artillery barrage should sweep their troops away with shrapnel. The minefields west of the trenches will restrict your lanes of movement. If you concentrate fire on the hill on the north flank, you might be able to knock out any AT firepower positioned to contest your advance. If nothing else, deny the enemy this position so he cannot hit your advance with flanking fire. As with the last battle, hit the enemy hard and keep pushing. The enemy is still weak from their offensive effort to take Moscow. Give them no respite. Alright, let's get back into the trench. Unfortunately, all the bunkers are in enemy territory. So we're going to try and put like Pamphilov right here. And he does actually have decent line of sight. No, let's keep him in the building. I was thinking about putting 2 here. But we have Mulliganov. Let's put him up here. Get him like all the way behind the building. Actually, get him closer because there's that little like access road right there. And then I think same kind of plan as last time. Hide them until we decide to advance. Navalny, I think I got popped here. This is like the first place that I lost like a tank at the beginning. So we got Navalny there. And then Costa. Actually, let's switch Pamphilov with Costa. And then that way we've got both our 76s down on top of the hill. And then we'll just have Costa kind of hold down that upper spot by himself. That actually looks pretty solid. We have like a few obstructions, but we can see a large portion of that. And then not Alcoholov. Let's get Pavlichenko down here. Just enough to cover the 2 guns. Alcoholov can stay, I don't know, somewhere further up here. Maybe with Zarodinu inside the building. He's got there. If we put him inside, we can bring Victor and Hugh Jorgen down a little bit to kind of help Costa. We'll have them stay behind the hill, and then they'll come down and support Costa, and they can advance through the north gap when the coast is clear. So we'll get them kind of tucked in here. I don't know. What about Victor Vodkin right here? There's like no cover, so it kind of sucks. Like I want them behind the hill, but at the same time, what if Costa's not going to have enough firepower, right? Like if I have these guys here and something pops up, they're ready to shoot at the breach. Costa doesn't get overrun, and I don't have to try and drive them down into the fight. And then we still have Andy's fodder. And I think he's probably going to stay somewhere up there. Like, well, we could bring him down. No, he can't really take the building. He's probably better off on the hill. And then when the infantry advances, look at this. He'll be able to cover them at the top. I actually thought he was only going to be able to shoot like straight west, but he can see like to their bunker. All right. No sign of the enemy. Okay, stuff is already blowing up. Oh, it's probably the barrage. That worried me. It's just the barrage. Yep, okay. Alright, where are they? Drop some mortars on these guys. Alright. None of the AT guns can hit them, so we are just going to mortar them. I would have liked to pick them off, but... Uh-oh, Navalny's damaged. Wow. Alright. No idea if that was a mortar or if it was our artillery barrage. But I don't feel like our barrage should be hitting inside of our spawnable territory. So that sucks. They're taking the bunker. Get Navalny firing on that. Pamphilov on that. Lost sight. The T-34s are both engaging. Costa can't. They're too far in the bunker. Alright. We got Costa shooting at the door, hoping for some penetration here, but... yeah, like... they're too far in. He can't actually target them specifically. The tanks, though. There we go! Target no longer a threat. Beautiful. I don't think we can do anything with Navalny, because he's just one man, so he can't even turn the gun or anything. Like, if they end up in his line of sight, I think he can still fire it. But without like more assistance, he can't do anything. And we can't move him, so we can't get him to like retreat with the gun. So that's just unfortunate. All right, you guys, time to start moving. I don't know, let's stay low. Let's crawl, get them in position to assault the bunker and the trench system. Tanks, we're going to move them up a little bit, nice and easy. I don't know, not too far, but enough that they can open up their line of sight a little bit. And, oh, we got something up top. Infantry crawling. Light them up. Alright, Andy's fodder is opening up on them. Mortar's fallen. We do have 2 dead up there. Where is this? Further north. Maybe north? Yeah, somewhere up here in the corner. I don't know if they're in the trees or if they're like out here in the open. Let's hang on to Mulliganov for just a minute. All right, let's move the tanks up again. All right, what is out there? Armored car. Oh, beautiful. One of the tanks must have got it. Andy's fodder's still shooting at somebody in the trench. We just don't see him. I kind of would like to get the tanks across the trench so that they can see what's on the other side better, you know, clear out any infantry that's hiding there. No sign of anything else. Zarodinu is almost to a position to be able to help. There's a guy there. Costa still can't do anything. Alright, we might have to back up Viktor Vodkin just a little bit, get him to get a better line of sight. Carefully navigate through there. I'm going to take Hugh Jorgen to the front, get him the opportunity to capture these flags. Might as well give him the experience since Viktor Vodkin is not doing too bad. He's got some experience under his belt. Let's get Hugh Jorgen up there too. Nice and steady, guys. Right through the middle. All right. That looks pretty solid. No sign of more armored cars or vehicles. But we don't know what else might be in the forest, so we're going to put him on defend. He sees something. Down here by the trench. Knock him out. Alright. If only it was always that easy.
Передвижение закончено.
All right. If they need support, if tanks come up through like the west or from the northwest to the southeast, our AT guns still can cover them, so that'll buy them a little bit of time. All right, you guys move towards the bunker, and we'll get Alcoholov to go up here and kind of cover from the trench. My goal is I don't actually want them to stay in the bunker. I just want them to clear it. And then they are going to go up north and flank around across the trench above the mines. Everybody open up. I don't care. There we go. Just like that. Good. Mortar. Can't actually get shots with Quellis, though. They're lucky. Okay, so another minor victory. They surrendered again as soon as we started advancing. We have 1 infantry leader killed, 2 infantry soldiers killed. That's it on our side. They lost 9 infantry and 6 more wounded. We killed 1 vehicle, and they gave in before we could do any more. In the operation, we've killed 14 and wounded 10. We've lost 3 total. We've destroyed 1 tank and 1 vehicle and lost none of our own. But we did lose a gun, and I don't know why it says we don't have a damaged gun. Alcoholov, looking good. Zarudinu is getting up there too. Like they lack leadership, but everything else about them is really good. Victor Vodkin getting morale. Hugh Jorgen, there we go. Experience going up for all of his men. Gaining morale in the gunner and the loader. Driver, I don't know what his deal is. Pamphilov is pretty high. Navalny. So we have 1 survivor. He stayed stagnant. Unfortunately, we lost some very veteran guys there, but hopefully the gun's not actually destroyed. Mulliganov getting some gunner morale. Costa is like a freaking rock star. I don't know how to help the assistant, though. And Andy's fodder. We've got morale going up. Leadership is terrible, but it's all good. Okay, Victor Vodkin, he's the one that got the vehicle kill. He got 3 infantry. And then Hugh Jorgen, 2 infantry and 8 braveries. Navalny, nothing. Mulliganov, 2 infantry. Costa, 1 infantry. Andy's fodder, 1 infantry. And that's everything. These short battles, like there's not a lot of excitement in the stats. All right, Navalny has 3 Patriotic War second classes, and those are our only medals. Yeah, I didn't miss anything. Okay, to the next one. Okay, that's way better. 235 points. So let's figure this out. Armor, regular armor. Roster full, so we could take another T-34. And actually, there's a T-34 command. So I think Alcoholov's about to grow into a T-34 command. We will have to free him up in order to get the command team in Pavlichenko. So I think we do that and upgrade here. All right, that's still going to be Alcoholov. And then let's upgrade Pavlichenko to the command team. And it will still stay Pavlichenko. There we go. I actually have to do it, though. And we're going to have to retire a gun to take another tank. So Navalny has a decent setup. We can spend 15 and upgrade it, but he's got really good morale and decent leadership. So like maybe, oh, so that reset it all because the leader was one of the guys that was killed. Kosta, there's actually no way to upgrade Kosta. So we might have to retire Navalny. Because, well, if we retire Kosta, like, he's our best. So even though we spent the 15 on upgrading Navalny, we won't get all 15 back out, I guess. But if we retire Navalny, then we upgrade Kosta to the 76 millimeter, make Navalny a tank, and then we'll have two 76 millimeters with Pamphilov and Kosta. We'll have 4 T-34s. I think that's probably going to be our best option. The only other thing to do would be, like, we could check the soldiers really quick, look at ranks, and just our AT guns. So Pamphilov ranking up. Navalny has 3 unranked men. Kosta, yeah, look, like, we can't retire Kosta. He's styling. So even having upgraded Navalny, let's retire him, and then we'll go with that plan. He'll become a tank. Kosta will become a 76. Yes, I want to retire it. Yes, I want to take a tank. And yes, I want to rename it. And it's still Navalny. And then Kosta, you're getting refit into a 76. And you're still Kosta. And then I guess, is there any other upgrades that maybe we need to consider? Like, I don't know that there's anything that we can upgrade. Like, there's not better infantry. There is not a tank. Nothing better than the regular sniper. Or, like, it's an elite sniper, but just a sniper. And machine guns. Yeah, so, like, heavy machine guns, as good as it gets there. All right, so we are going to have 4 tanks. That's awesome. Oh, you know what? We didn't do the briefing. You can send the fascist invaders reeling with one more blow. If you've marshaled your armor successfully, the enemy will be unable to stand in your way. Once again, your command is attached to the 1st Shock Army. Once again, you should hit the enemy hard and not let up. The terrain offers plenty of open ground and good footing for tracked vehicles, as well as low forest to mask the advance of your infantry units. The hill on the north edge of your sector dominates the terrain. Any enemy AT guns or tanks there will threaten your advance. Intelligence reports the enemy has received some reinforcement. It is doubtful their AT capabilities are sufficient to stop you, but your tanks should be cautious of ambushes. You should be able to ascend the hill from the east and crush the hated invaders. Do not delay. Victory awaits, comrade. All right, it's December 7th, 1941, guys. Remember that. So we are pushing the Germans back while the Japanese are bombing Pearl Harbor. It's never going to be the same after this. I liked our strategy last time. We had the AT guns in the, like, burned out houses, and that worked pretty good. And they won't be mobile, but my plan isn't to really move them around a lot. So if they've got some decent concealment and they've got some line of sight, we have 4 tanks to roll around. We don't need to really reposition the AT guns. They're mostly there to, like, shock whatever first assault force presents itself, and then we'll mop up with the tanks. I think we're looking pretty good. I kind of want Mulliganov in the forest, though. I just don't know if I want him on the hill. So we'll just leave him here. He won't have support, but it's all good in the back. Everybody should be set where we want them. We'll get Bennett to just get hidden as soon as possible. Uh-oh. Hang on. We'll worry about Bennett in a minute. He can do his crawl, but infantry gun? What can hit it? No. All right. I'm thinking we're going to end up dropping mortars on this, and then if we can't get it, let's maybe just plan on moving one of the tanks up to take that out real quick. Bennett has almost made it into the trench uncontested, so that's a solid strategy. Just get him up there and get him set. Infantry can start advancing. They'll scout ahead for our tanks in the north. I am going to move Victor Vodkin because our mortar rounds kind of suck. They are landing nowhere near. Keep going, keep going. Get on defend Bennett. Uh-oh. Infantry in the open. Move the mortars. Victor. Alright, line of sight. Turn. Shoot. Miss. Uh-oh. It's turning. Bro, you can't miss that shot. Come on. Come on. Anytime. Beautiful. Okay. I was about to have like a stroke right there. Alright, can we get these guys? Do not let them regroup. And let's start moving huge organ up. There we go. Keep going. Alright. We got Navalny moving with Alcoholov. We'll keep them behind the infantry, but I do want them to be there in case the infantry gets in over their head. It's looking pretty decent so far. Bennett doesn't see anybody, but I do want him mostly focused to the northwest. Same with Costa. I feel like if they come, that's where they're coming from. We got another... Oh, we got them all. All right. Move up Victor Vodkin, and we'll start working our way to the west. Try and maybe take that flag. All right. These guys see nothing. So let's actually move Navalny down. Let him capture the flag. Keep earning some XP there. And then maybe, I don't know, like try and cross the trench. We'll get Alcoholov down here. Move up parallel to him. All right. Victor Vodkin's almost in position. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? What shot? Machine gun? No. There's no way. Get back. Get back. We just took another one. Get back. Come on. Oh, we're still taking shots. Can you smoke? Can you smoke? Doesn't matter. Keep moving. Where's it coming from? Right there. There's something coming from that building. Oh, no. Victor took one. All right. Just open up. Drop some mortars in there. That burned out building has something in it. Leave, guys. Don't hold down the fort. Okay. All right, Alcoholov. Okay, hit. Infantry gun, 75 millimeter. Wow. The 75 millimeter from that far away took out one of our T-34s. It was pretty good. That's my fault. Okay. I didn't use the 75 millimeter, and I kind of figured, like, no, it's a short barrel. It's not going to do anything. Like, a few good hits, it totally wrecked the tank. And it stayed hidden the entire time, even after it shot. Like, we knew where it was, but our guys couldn't do anything about it. So, kind of regret not trying to, use one of those when I was the Germans. Since we know it's destroyed, I am going to move our tanks to a position where maybe they can spot the crew. And then we got Huge Organ. He's now operating all by himself. He's going to have to go take that flag all alone. We still don't have enough infantry to, like, use that as a maneuver element. So I know you're going to yell at me for leading with the tanks. I don't have anything else to use. I can kind of rely on the engineers to, like, secure stuff, but I don't want them running up and down all over the map. So we're going to get Huge Organ to capture that flag and then set up shop in the field. They don't see anything west. I mean, I feel like the west is open. So if there was a big unit out there, like a tank or an AT gun, we would see it. So whatever they've got, it's got to be in the forest. All right, Navalny's going to keep moving up, take the flag. Alcoholov's got these guys under control. I don't know what they're doing, but they're just laying there. We got, that must be the gun crew from the 75. That must be who that was, because they just popped up out of nowhere. I am going to use Bennett to scout up here a little bit, just because he is only 6 points. Even though he's a good quality unit, I'm not as concerned losing him. But if we can level him up, awesome. If we can't, no worries either. He's 6 points. Come on. He's right in front of you and he's not moving. Took the freaking main gun to kill that guy. All right, Navalny is up there. All right, when he secures the area, we will run Za Radinu over the open area. But I want to make sure that like we get the flag and it seems like it's pretty secure. Obviously, they can still have stuff hiding that he doesn't find, but nothing shot at him. And I think we just run the infantry now. Get all of our tanks in position to support the offensive into the forest. Bennett's still crawling, but he's doing okay. Nobody's taking shots at him. I think we're going to move Andy's fodder up here to where Bennett was, just so he's got a little bit better cover. Oh. Okay, we're getting mortared up there. I don't know where it is. Oop, we took 2 hits. We've only got 4 mortar rounds left, so we're going to use all 4 of them in here. That's 2. Maybe. I don't know. Let's get Huge Organ over here, and we're going to try and pincer the forest. So they definitely have a mortar in there. I don't know what else they have in there, but they do have a mortar somewhere. 3. Oh, you know what? Maybe I missed one because it says we are out of ammo. So Mulliganov, empty. Let's get Navalny out of there. All right, infantry's back on their feet. They're running. We got one guy, one lone man crawling across the field here. Maybe a holdout from the infantry gun crew? I don't know. Kill him. There we go. Those guys are like invincible. All right. Huge Organ. One more time. Moving up. All right, Navalny and Alcoholov, let's get you guys down here somewhere. I don't know. Somewhere right here. And then Alcoholov right here. And we're going to start sweeping the forest. I hate to take the tanks in there, but our infantry can't do it by themselves. Zaradinu has got 2 deserters. Maybe not, maybe not. They just separated and now they've rejoined. 3 unconscious. Machine guns in place. Hold up, what's this? Mortar. It's got to be the mortar, right? Maybe not. They're crawling. Oh, oh. You guys want to die. All right. All right. Firebomb squad, they have surrendered. Oh, everybody's surrendered. So this one was a decisive victory. And we killed 12 infantry. We wounded 10 infantry. We took 4 infantry prisoners. We captured a tank. And we destroyed 2 guns. We lost 2 infantry. We have 2 wounded. And we have 1 destroyed tank. For the operation, we've killed 26, wounded 20, taken 4 prisoners. We've lost 5. We have 2 wounded. We've lost a total of 1 tank. They lost 1 tank, 1 vehicle, 2 guns for a total of 4, and we captured an additional tank. So we're sitting pretty good in this operation. Total victory level for the operation. I think based on how it started, like I'm pretty happy with that. They gave up and stuff, but we were only getting minor victories. So to see a total victory when it was all complete is wonderful. So we have a decisive victory, total victory, total victory. We've been promoted to first lieutenant. And we're going to just keep leveling up. We're going to keep getting better and better. In the roster, Alcoholov, his crew, like we keep upgrading him, so his crew's lagging behind, but he's money. Pavlichenko, same situation. He just got upgraded. His crew's pretty green. Zaradinu, 2 incapacitations, 1 injury, but overall morale's actually very good. Bennett didn't actually change despite having advanced and took the flag. And Victor Vodkin, he's got 2 KIAs, but we did keep the gunner and the loader, which are our 2 best infantry, or 2 best soldiers. So that's awesome. Huge Organ, pretty decent experience, gaining morale. Navalny, I think capturing those points and being on the offensive has helped. His morale's going up across the board. Experience is going up across the board. When we look at our AT guns, none of them did anything really this fight, so nothing changed. Mulliganov does have some increased experience and increased morale at the loader, but our machine guns also, they were pretty static. Alcoholov, 3 infantry kills. Bennett, 1 bravery, so Crawling got him a bravery. Victor Vodkin got 2 soldiers killed, and Hugh Jorgen, 4 soldiers. And then we get down to Navalny. He's got 5 soldier kills. You know, as we look through here, I don't see any credit given for the gun that was destroyed. Panfilov, nothing. Costa, nothing. Mulliganov got 1 gun and 1 soldier, but we had Victor Vodkin got the gun kill before his tank was destroyed. So I don't know why he wasn't credited with that. In the medals, Zaradinu has 3 Patriotic War second class. And then nothing. All right, so just some wound badges for these guys. Okay. We completed Operation 3 with a total victory. We earned our points and we ranked up. This one went so amazing, and I'm really glad you guys got to see it. Don't forget, the game giveaway is now open. If you didn't see the notification for it, click the subscribe button. Then head over to my channel page, go to the community tab, and in there is the post for the giveaway. If you'd like to enter, just follow the directions. But for right now, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.